Hey, who's in here? Welcome in. Say hello in the chat so I know you're here. Hey, Norma, thank you, love. I hope you had a beautiful day today. Did you have a good day? I'm hoping that the mosquitoes don't get after me and I can keep doing this. Well, that happens from time to time, you know. It does. You can't make everybody happy. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm a grown adult, so I know I'm not going to make everybody happy. It'll be all right. Sometimes the riffraff just got to take itself out. Matei's got something. You see him over there. Well, that's usually how that goes, too, is one person's life. Hello, everybody. If you're in here, say hello, where you're from. Let's get to chatting. That's how it normally is. Normal. One person. Hello, welcome in. Tell me where you're from. Who's in here? Say hello. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Oh my gosh, 21. Hello, everybody. Please say hello so I can see who you are. I'm trying to get through the chat and make sure I've got all of y'all. I've got it on all. Let's do it. Hit it again. See if y'all are going to come up. Hey, Mark Crow. Thank you for visiting us on the porch. Me and Latte. He's sitting there looking for Toad. He's got a toad frog that's his friend. Let everybody get in here and say hello. How's everybody tonight? Thank you for coming over. I hope I put the post out soon enough for everybody to see it, or that it came up in your notifications if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, hey, get in on the talks. How was everybody's day? Everybody had a good day? We got a pretty good, well, we don't have many clouds in the sky for a decent sunset, but I can show you. There's our sunset for night. There's the moon over there. I don't know if you can make it out. It's a little crescent moon. We had a good rain this morning and it come through about ½ inch. It was great. We needed it. Everything's loving it. Look how green it is for September in Texas. This is just crazy. Oh, that's cool. You got a German clock made from plastic canvas. That's interesting, Normal. I'm going to make a video out of that. That'll be interesting to see. Latte's looking for Toad. You'll hear him ticking across here. How was your day, Mark? Did you have a great day? We made it through halfway through the week, y'all. We're halfway through it. This rain finally brought a cold front, so that's great. I'm so grateful. Under the Jeep. Hey, David, how are you, hon? Well, I guess I need to call you Under the Jeep instead of David. Did y'all get any of this rain down that way? I hope you did. Cool things off. It's nice. That's why I came on a little earlier. Hopefully the mosquitoes won't eat me up. Hey, everybody, say hello so I know where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Come on, let's get some. The cool front just arrived here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a nice week coming up with highs in the upper 80s here, mid 80s. I can't believe it. Hopefully I can get some stuff done and get some more videos made. It's just been too hot. to make videos on my camera. I mean, it just gets too hot. You can't, the kind of content I plan on creating. So I'm excited. I normally don't say that. It's just that it's been that humid. And up in this far north, we usually aren't that humid. So I know you do, Mark. You're a great supporter. We all appreciate your support. Thank you. Today I spent my day messing in the mud because we had so much rain. Hey, Mikey. How are you? Hey. Thanks for coming in and spending some time on the porch with me. I appreciate it. Everybody else, if I missed anybody, I hope I didn't. Scroll back real quick. I don't think so. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Hey. Mark says, hello, Mikey. I guess y'all got the notification. Well, thank you. You checking out on your favorite YouTube creators? That's great. Norma says, hey, Mikey. David, are you considering getting you a content with all the Jeep escapades that you've got going on? I think that it'd be great content with all your Jeep stuff. You're in South Carolina, Mark. Well, of course. I'm in North Texas, about 60 miles from the Oklahoma line. So y'all make your rounds through the day at everybody's lives. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know why my likes aren't showing up on it. It did it the last time too. I don't know. Everybody asked me about that. So I guess we'll figure out after it's all said and done. Oh, that's right. How have you been feeling? Did you get over your cold? Oh, yeah. What'd they have going on at Green Hall? Where she was setting up for her dog collar business. Have a festival down there I didn't know about? It's probably so hot you couldn't stand it anyway. Welcome in. I've got 10 people in here, it says. Probably more. Mine's not accurate. Tell me where you're from. Say hello. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, David. And any time spent in green is a good day. Was anybody playing down there? Who was playing at Green Hall? Anybody? I need to get so much stuff done around here, but I need a vacay too, y'all. I need some playtime. But I mean, I enjoy the stuff I do, but I need some stuff that's away from here. I'm not used to being here that much. I can't see the likes. I see 7 people, Mikey. Take care, Mikey. I appreciate it. You gotta double tap the screen to like, as Mikey says. I appreciate the encouragement, Mikey. Thank you. I talked to George or Fleming earlier, David, and he was communicating back and forth on here. So maybe he'll pop in here and say hello. Hey, everybody. Tell me where you're from. Oh, they had made a whole weekend of kind of like farmer's market deal, handmade stuff down there at Green. But that was neat to go to. I've got to get this place finished so I can get it sold and get back to the hill country. I'm just too far north. It's too cold up here. The wind usually always blowing, especially in the wintertime. And, I just want to get back to the hill country. Sorry, y'all. I know that's probably loud. Can y'all hear that? Welcome in. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Norma, you said that you were going to be making a video about what exactly a while ago? I seen your pumpkin. Your pumpkin turned out pretty cool. That's how the kids wanted it. You're coughing again? I told you last week something's going around because everybody's got a cough, and that's not good. It's not cedar fever, is it? No, it was all like 65 forward with like a 6-inch lift that went by. It sounded like a tractor though, didn't it? Hello, everybody. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. I've got to go into Fort Worth tomorrow, so I'm not sure how long I'll be on here tonight because I've got to get up and get down there. The firm that I work with is having a all-day meet and greet, so gotta go throw my hat back in the ring. It's been a while since we've done anything. See what's going on. Well, you probably got too hot down there at Green and wasn't well yet, and it set back in. Because it's been humid up here. I can only imagine what it's been like down there at San Antonio. I can only imagine. Yeah, because it was hot this weekend. I didn't do much this weekend. The humidity was so high. I got the ladder out and cleaned the ceiling fan and did all the deep cleaning and stuff, but it just did stay in the house because it was too hot. And that's why I didn't have many videos either, because just couldn't stand it. But now it's a break in the weather and get a little touch of fall, get some things done. Fall festivals and pumpkin spice and all that good stuff. Plus, of course, they've already got all the Christmas stuff out too. It's crazy. I was in Lowe's the other day. They had this skeleton in there. I don't know how tall that thing was, but there's no way in heck it would survive out here in the wind we get. Not out here on the plains. That thing would be in Louisiana. Like a hot air balloon. Have y'all been to Lowe's and seen that big old blow up skeleton yet? That's something. It has one of them blow motors on it. And I'm serious, I don't know how tall that thing is. It's 12. I don't know. I've been considering the fall decorations for here. I'm wanting to get some mums, but I'd like to get them a little later in the year to change out my fall stuff so they don't burn up here. Hey, I'll tell you what, I know how hot it was. I know. And I can only imagine how the humidity was down there because I know how it was here. It was definitely heat stroke weather from the humidity. Night before last, I don't know, about 3:30 in the morning, I woke up to pea-sized hail on this tin roof, and then got just the tail end of that storm. We didn't get much rain off it, but last night we got a good half-inch rain, and we sure needed it. Everything's green. I can't believe how green everything is for September. Just beyond belief. Was it a pretty good market that y'all went to there at Green? I mean, there was a lot of vendors. Sounds like something fun to do. Oh, lights just came on. Well, did she have a good turnout for her dog collars? I hope she did. With it being so hot. I'm not sure. Let me see. The other night I had to do this. To see everybody. Hey. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. I don't know why it's so hard for people to tap and type. Because we know everybody. Text everybody. So I know you know how to type in the chat box. Tell me where you're from. Yeah, they had a little farmer's market up here outside of the tractor supply about 2 weekends ago. I was in there, and there's a lot of liquors, but not a lot of people buying. I don't think a lot of people are letting go of their money very easily right now on a lot of things. Groceries are too high, and for example, I needed a new rope handled muck bucket. And I ain't bought any of those in years because I'm down, I bought 4 originally and I'm down to 1. So I got on, I was like, well, I'll go ahead and price some of them. $40 for a bucket that you put horse crap and shavings in. No. I was like, $40? Are you kidding me? Some of them were higher than that. And I was just like, no. So I got to shopping around, and even on the Zon, they wanted for 2 of them 42, $48 for those. It's just crazy what stuff is costing now. And that horse warmer for Clementine, because I warm her this time of year, and it was $5 more than it was this time last year. Nothing's changed. Same warmer for years. I don't get it. I'm tired of it. I want to know everybody else is tired of it too. And they're still going up. Yeah, agree. And they're still going up on stuff. I don't know. It's like I used to go buy groceries for me right at $85 a month at Aldi. Now, they don't have HEB up here, unfortunately. They're supposed to be putting one in, but... And I hadn't shopped at Aldi in a while, but I've been ordering groceries, and it's more... I'm one person. And then cooking for one person sucks because, you know, it seems like my lemons and limes, they start going bad before I go all the way through, get all the way through all of them or something. So then I start ordering just one or two, and then I have to do more orders. I think it's a game for single folks. That it just, it's hard shopping for one and cooking for one. And I'm not a big leftover eater. So it all depends on what the leftover is. But that air fryer I got that's more like an oven has been one of the best things that I've found. Not the basket kind, the actual oven kind. Is that lamp blinding you? It's got a little more oil in it than the one in the back. I didn't put any oil in it. If it's blinding, let me know. Because I know the view's different from your side to mine. Sky sure is blue tonight. Not a cloud in it. Oh, we might be able to check the moon out. Let me get my kidney dizzy. I see the moon over there in the distance. Right above that third wire. Crescent moon. Be able to maybe see it in a little bit. It's pretty. I got some really great sunset pictures yesterday in the rain. So I didn't video it, of course, because it was raining. There was a vendor who takes old rope and lariats and then winds them and wraps the single lariat strand around the bases. But yes, I have seen lots of stuff with using old ropes. Yeah, yeah. You can even cut them off and use them as drawer pulls or door handles on stuff. I kind of like that old rustic stuff, but yeah. What were the prices on those lamps? Or was it just around bases? Did you do it around lamp bases too? I've seen them around lamp bases. Things keep going up. We're going to have to really get creative on how we upcycle stuff, you know. I do have a plant bed idea. I want to make me what looks like an old horse trough, water trough, like when you see in the westerns in the hitching post with a horse. But half of it I want to make a water feature, and the other half of the trough I want to make a flower bed, and like a raised flower bed on that other end, so it's not all of it water to clean. And I've been gathering all the stuff to get that together, so I'm going to be putting a video of that up. I'm excited on that because I've got just about everything except for the pump, and I'm researching which type of pump I want because it's going to have to be a solar pump, but it's going to have the lift rate. So anyway, I got that tripod, so hopefully my videos will be better for y'all instead of just before and afters. I actually show you me cutting and hold your ears, Norma, possibly cussing because I cut something too short. You bought a woven paracord handle for, yeah, see? I mean, but you can take those ropes and if they're not 3/8 scant, if they're the thicker ones, which are kind of harder to find nowadays because those boys don't use those thicker ropes anymore. They like the scants. But when they're roping, if you can find those thicker ones, they make really good door handles and stuff on wood projects and rustic design and stuff like that. And you can't wear them out. And if you know any team ropers, you can dang sure get your hands on plenty of used ropes, that's for sure. I'm glad that you're all in here and joining with me. Anybody, what'd y'all cook for dinner? Let's talk about dinner, because I haven't ate yet. Hey, George, how are you? You found us. Yeah. David's in here too. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. How are you, George? Finally cooled off down here in Texas. You sent me the weather. Thank you. Norma says, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Double tap the screen to like. I'd appreciate it. Show me a little love. I know I'm not on my game tonight. I've had a lot going on, and I think I'm thinking too much on tomorrow. Tomorrow will come. Thank you for sending me this cool weather. Yes, I know. I'm so finally grateful because it's been so humid. You couldn't even breathe around here. So maybe I'll be able to get some good videos out in this coming week because it's cool enough to actually do something. I want to start a video on the rest of my barn build. I think everybody will really enjoy that. George said hello to everybody. Let's see if we can see the moon. Can y'all see the moon? Coming up over there? There's orange Texas sunsets. There's something out here. This camera, watch how it changes it over to that blue, like dark, deep sea fishing blue. It's amazing. David says, thank you for the cool down, George. We needed it, didn't we, David? Hey, where's everybody else from? Let me know. Let me know you're here and where you're from. And thank everybody that's in here chatting for showing up and sitting on the porch with me tonight. Alright, y'all tell me what you ate for dinner. I want to know what you ate for dinner because I haven't cooked anything tonight. And I'm going to go to the grocery store once I go to town tomorrow because I'm going into Fort Worth. So I'm going to go to H-E-B. Hooty hoo. So happy. You know, well, up here in North Texas, we're supposed to be like 88. I'll take 88 all day long for a high, George. This time of year. Trust me. That's that sweet spot. Because it's going to be drier air and we're not going to have the humidity. I'm trying to think of something. Swordfish and fried zucchini. I'll tell you what. Yes, that sounds good, actually. I've got some big old slabs of tuna in my uncle's freezer, matter of fact. I mean, I need to have more than just me help me eat that, but... And that green Mexican squash, I don't know if you can get it up there, George, but it is so sweet. It's so tender. It's real tender squash. I want to try growing some of it. Because I like it better than yellow squash. And I love yellow squash casserole, and all that stuff. And sweet cornbread squash casserole. Oh, my gosh. But that Mexican squash, I love to grill it. It's real tender and it's a light-skinned green squash. It'll be over by the, I don't know. Look it up so you'll know what it looks like. But it's called a Mexican squash. It's green. It's so sweet and tender. I love grilling it. And I'll slice it and put a little olive oil on it, put it in my air fryer even and let it cook it. And it's just sweet, sweet when you get a char on it. Uh-oh. Toad's on the porch. Because Latte is getting him. Be nice, Lottie. Be nice. Be nice. You better be nice. Play nice. He's been looking for him and waiting for him. Finally, Toad showed up. What you been up to, George? Anything fun? You feeling any better, honey? David's been under the weather. I know you've been going through stuff yourself. So. Hey, got 10 people in here. Who's going to talk to me? Is the feed good enough? I hope it's not. I'm right here by my Wi-Fi. It's not buffering or nothing. Hello. How is? Latte, you're cracking me up. Be nice to Toad. That tail's just a-going. Kielbasa squash is the light green Mexican squash. Thank you, David. Oh, no. Are you okay? I hadn't been in Discord to hear your voice. I hope you're good. David, do you like that squash? I love it. It's so good. Yeah, you know, my piquito español. Okay. Well, you let me know. I'll send you some more music if you want me to. We trade tracks all the time. Zapato. Don't be laughing at me. Spanish for Toad. Hey, Share Bear. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for giving me a wave. Where are you from? Part of the world or the country you from? What time of day is it? Thank you for joining. Tap the like, please, so I know you're in here. I know, honey. I try to send you music so you can relax to it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Share Bear, where are you from? Illinois, 8 p.m. Thank you. I appreciate it because I can't see the lights. I don't know why my screen doesn't show them, so I have no idea till I get through. Illinois, well, thank you for sending us the cool weather down here in Texas. I appreciate it. We needed a break. Thank you. So I can get some more videos made. It was too hot to do any of my stuff outside except for feed Clementine and make sure she had water. I was doing everything in the house and the chores in the house instead. So I didn't get as much content out this week. Oh, you think my lights are beautiful? Well, thank you. I hope they're not blinding. Those are mosquito candles. Or the little torches. Good to know. That's how. That's one thing about zucchini and cucumbers. They usually produce if you'll give them the water. Yeah, I was trying to create a little bonfire over there. There's deer antlers and a mosquito candle. I'm working on that in the backyard so that we can sit by a fire later on when it gets colder. See here? I tried to make the illusion that it's like a little fire, but it's sheds and the mosquito candle. Oh, sure, Bear, it was so hot. There's some other Texans in here that are even further south than me. But honey, the humidity was so bad that usually we get the heat, but the humidity was just so high. You just couldn't breathe. And heat's one thing. When usually in August, it's hot, but it's a drier hot. And it wasn't this year. It's been crazy weather everywhere here this year. Very unusual. I'm more concerned with winter. You had a zucchini that was about 15 inches, and the next day it was 26. Now, I know okra will grow like that, and it'll be so tough you can't eat it. Oh my gosh, zucchini. I'm sorry, my mind was somewhere else, George. I was like, I don't know if I want to read that out loud or not. Forgive me. Yeah, under the Jeep, Sherberry was talking about that down there in around San Antonio. It was so hot even this weekend that they had a festival down there at Green Hall, and there's people having heat strokes. So it does grow. You got to get out there and after okra about 3 times a day. You dang sure better get out there in the morning and the evening because it will grow. And if it gets too big, it's so tough you can't even pickle it. It's just I'm too lonely. No, I'm not lonely. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Y'all look at Latte. Look at him. He is on Toad Patrol. Look at him. I mean, just waiting for that toad to make a move. He's gonna get him. Don't shake, Lottie. You'll get him. You know where he's at. He's a good sized toad. If he wasn't over there, he's over there hiding behind one of the extra cushions I've got for Latte. Are you too lonely? That is a good Roger Krager song. You're right. You're right. I got I got a playlist that I have public. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got the Red Clay Strays in it, George. Their full concert. I know. You gotta watch out for that latte. He'll get you. All he'll do is get you to get him a carrot. That's about as far as he'll get you. Oh, little carrot muncher. Yeah, look it up. There's a full concert. It's good too. I'd love to see them in concert. And another one I'd like to see in concert is Cody Jinks. He's coming up to Windstar not too long, or in December, but I may see if I can get tickets to that, because I would love to go see Cody Jinks. I haven't seen him yet. You like Cody Jinks or Red Clays? There's another 3-band group that's coming out of South California that is redoing some of the old stuff, George and David, you'll appreciate. And they got a stand-up bass and playing steel guitar, and they're young kids, but they're doing like Buck Owens music, because they're from around Bakersfield, California, and all over there. Kind of not a tribute band to him, but they do a really good job. You can't believe they're that young. I made me some fresh limeade a while ago. It's pretty tart. Woo. I was considering making it an adult beverage, but I still got to do my roots for that meet and greet tomorrow. Gotta dye my hair. Well, I think you'd enjoy both of it. But I also sleep to Hertz music sometimes when my back's killing me. And I might send you some of those links where you can make you feel better. The salt I don't need, trust me. I know, I was going to make an adult beverage. I got some of that in there. She's 13. She play mandolin or what? That's the next instrument I want to learn how to play, is mandolin. I have a few hidden talents not everybody knows about. I didn't do very well with the fiddle, and so I'm hoping a 4-string instrument I'll be alright with. Y'all, it's so still. I know y'all can hear those folks going up and down my county road. Oh, she plays all of it? Who doesn't love a stand-up bass? My actual favorite instrument is a pedal steel guitar. To me, that takes talent. Playing a pedal steel. I just love a pedal steel. There's nothing like that twang of it. She's 13. Blonde-headed, brown-headed, what? So I can maybe research that. Brunette. Okay. I'll have to look it up. It'll probably come up in some of my stuff because I listen to a lot of music and watch a lot of music on my TV. Link it to my Bluetooth speaker. The only thing with making these videos, I can't have music in the background. Copyright crap. So, And sometimes I need the music to stay motivated when I'm working on stuff by myself, so I gotta figure out how to do that. That's something, isn't it? Yeah, I know it. When you can hear it in a rock song, you're like, what? What is that I'm hearing? That's why I like the red clay strays so much, because they put that pedal steel in there. Okay. I know you'll get it to me when it comes to you. I hope that everything turns out with the oncologist, honey. You sure have been through it, my friend. You've sure been through it. Listen, can y'all hear the crickets or the dog barking? Hello, say hi. I see you coming in. I appreciate it. Share Bear both. That dog's been barking all day. I don't know if they got a new dog, never got a new dog. Somebody else's dog's barking at what dog? I don't know, but oh, that dog has been barking all day. Let that car go over the hill and let's see if we can see this orange crescent moon. See it right there over the tree lines? Looks small on the camera. It's right, it's almost like you can grab it here. Isn't that funny? There's the last of the sunset. And the stars when they come out. It's gonna be a really starry night tonight. Probably catch, I usually catch some falling stars right up in there. I don't know why it's the same place every time, but maybe it's just where I'm always looking. Sure Bear, thank you for coming in, love. I appreciate you. George is probably trying to figure out that girl's name so he can send it to me. I like so many genres of music, and I try to put that in my shorts, but then I'm finding some new genres, new musicians too, by doing the shorts, which is kind of cool. I try to look at it from the perspective that others have bigger problems than I am. Your 60-year-old brother-in-law just found out he has 3. It's how do you say that? Metastasized everywhere? I'll be on my prayers. Mm. Yeah, we have to keep things in perspective that way, don't we? You know, it can always be worse. Somebody's always got it worse. And then somebody's always trying so hard for it not to be worse, you know, and doing their best they can to keep their head above water in their thoughts and their pocketbooks and everything. I know being single and trying to do it all, it's not that I need a cheerleader per se, but it's almost like, somebody say, hey, you did a good job. It's another reason I kind of started this YouTube thing was as I was like, well, I know there's got to be other single females out here that are like, I'm not going to go meet somebody just because I'm by myself and settle And I mean, and it's so hard to meet anybody anymore, you know, especially as you get older. You know, George, it usually comes in threes, unfortunately. You know that if you've been around long enough. And tell your wife that we have her in our thoughts, honey. I know she's been a backbone for you, I'm sure. Now, can you hear the crickets now that the dogs stopped barking? Life's a funny thing, what we go through. You know, I don't have as much family as I used to, and it puts things in a lot of perspectives whenever you don't have anybody to even call, bounce an idea off of, share your day with. Uh, and I think that's one thing about technology that just as it's separated us, it's brought a lot of people together in a different way. It's kind of an oxymoron. You love it when the crickets sing. It usually means the trout are biting. Really? Well, I knew that good rain was coming because Clementine had flies underneath her belly. Flies weren't on top of her butt and down her back. They were under her belly, so I knew he was going to get a good rain. I put fly spray on her. She's so funny. She'll come up to me, and I know she's wanting a fly spray. She's got this look about her of aggravation that they're aggravating her. But I didn't get the rain to fill up my tank by no means, though. But a crappie next couple of mornings supposed to be in the 60s. Could be good crappie fishing, come to think of it. George said thank you, David. I'm sure you've seen it. You know, the other night, David, I was reading out everybody's uh, chats, and nobody said anything inappropriate or nothing, but I got to thinking about it. You know, if somebody types something in there that's inappropriate and then I read it out and then I get a restriction or something like that, you know, just reading them as fast as they come in and checking them, I get a strike for the whole thing, and I don't want to do that. I mean, it makes it funner to read it out, but uh, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out which way to go with that. So, George said, thank you under the Jeep. Welcome in. Say hello. I don't know why everybody doesn't want to talk and why it's so hard to make them talk. I don't know. You text all day long. I guess that's why you don't want to text to chat. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, yep. You got to get them chickens put up. Or you got it on the TV or your iPad or what? When you say in and out of the room. Let's see. We usually get a good salmon run this time of year, but the water has been too warm and low. Like I said to you, the weather's been crazy. Just crazy unusual for everybody. I don't remember ever having a summer that was like this in Texas. This cool. I mean, the humidity was high, but this cool? Ah. Except for this last weekend. You're so funny. You're on my TV, so you're famous. You're so funny. Under the Jeep. Thank you, love. Well, I hope it looks good on the TV. I'll let you know whenever I'm gonna... If I get 500 subscribers, I think I'll finally show my face. But I don't think I'm gonna do it before that, because what's the point? I mean, if this isn't gonna take off, you know? I don't know. I did find an affiliate today that I maybe want to be a part of, so there's that. Yeah, I was talking to her the other night, just one-on-one, and she said that the leaves are really starting to change and fall off the trees, so what a big difference, huh? Yeah, she was, and then my phone died on her because we had storms coming in, so I lost internet. I dug out that horseshoe the other day because I've got so much stuff boxed up still because I ain't got this house completely built, and so I can hang it above the door. I got to thinking the other day when I come across it, I was like, oh my gosh, there's my problem. I haven't hung my horseshoe, and I can't believe I forgot to do it. Yeah, I think she was getting some trees done and stuff. Jordan, it takes, yeah, it does take a time to build a platform. And my problem is I hadn't got out as many videos as I had planned on it because I just couldn't. It was too hot. But I bought me a staghorn, and I've wanted staghorns forever. Do you know what a staghorn is? Staghorn fern? Under the Jeep probably does. Um, and it's got 3 of them in it, so I'm going to separate it, and I'm going to make a video doing that. And you hang them on the wall, and it kind of looks like deer antlers, but it's a fern. They're really cool. So I'm going to make a video of doing that. Cherry, are you still in here? There says 3. I don't even know if that's correct. Hey, David, how does those icons look on the TV? Where I changed the theme up. Oh, you have them in the house, though? Or outside? I know it'll turn around. That, and it cools off, people will be inside, and sun goes down sooner, too. And Of course, it'll come around when the weather cools and you can spend quality time under better conditions. That is no doubt, my friend. No doubt. Because I've got to get this barn done on the west side and before winter hit. So, I mean, video or no video, I got to get that done. Did you have that staghorn fern in the house or outside? Oh, it's on the front porch. See, my cousin in Canton, but she's got the elkhorn kind, and hers is on the front porch. And it's gorgeous. I guarantee you that hanging basket's 3.5 foot wide. I don't know if she uses a bobcat to put it up there and take it down at winter. I don't know. She got it over there. She lives over there at Canton. And that thing is gorgeous. And I'm sure she bought that hanging pot at Canton. You know, I need a U-Haul trailer when I go to Canton. I spend way too much money there and at the tech store. You get me in a tech store, I spend way too much money. I think Clementine needs all of that stuff. And if it's got a horse or a dog on the box, it's expensive. See, I get too much southern sun for it, so I'm going to put them on a piece of wood and you know, how they show them on a piece of wood, and I'm going to hang them on the wall in my bathroom because it gets that north sun. Yes, George, that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I got enough to dry her in, but I'm going to go around and explain what I've already done and then continue to do. That's my plan. So I've got plenty of content to get. These little black bugs come in last night, and I don't know what they are. But them things just came all over the porch, but I hear them. I hear them ticking. There's some kind of beetle type bug. All of a sudden, I hear them. Yeah, I've got to get the metal on the middle of the alleyway. The metal's on 2 sections of the barn, but the alleyway's not closed in, so yeah, that'll be fun content. It's more about my phone getting hot in the sun, too. I was worried about that. You know? My phone was getting too hot. And then I I rigged up an umbrella on the tripod with a bungee cord. That didn't last long. The wind blew it over. I was like, oh, that's great. My phone's going to be like a kite in the air. I don't need that. Yeah, I know it needs a sombrero. I do too. And I had my big palm leaf hat on doing all those fence lines in that fence line video. You know, those palm leaves are good. And of course, I soaked it in the water before I put it on my head so it'd be wet, but whew, that can make you sweat too. Well, y'all, I appreciate you being on here. I've been on here for an hour. I'm going to get in here and get figured out for tomorrow. Y'all wish me luck that everything goes good tomorrow, because I sure need to do some daily work if I'm not going to travel the country. Figure out something. I've been home too long. Are you headed on the charger? Yeah. Sure, Bear, thank you, love. I wasn't sure you were still in here. I appreciate you coming in. And I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday night. And maybe if it's a uh, good, cool night, maybe some more. So, um, some nights there's people in here, sometimes they're not. You know, that's just how it goes. And I'm a little more chilled today. I didn't have that much going on because it rained all morning. So, you have a blessed night as well, Share Bear. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm going to go in after rush hour. After rush hour in the morning. And then I need to go by my uncle's. I haven't seen him while I'm down that way. And see him for a little bit. He got 2 new kittens. He calls them Gizmo and Doodad. That's just cute as can be. And Doodad's, he's all over the house, and he's got a security system, and he knocked all the stuff off at the fireplace poker and sweeper and shovel. And his security system thought somebody broke in the house. He's had the police department there at 4 o'clock. He forgot all about it. It was funny, that little kitten. So, well, thank you, love. No, thank you. I appreciate you being here. We'll get some stuff done around here, and I'll get some videos, so make sure you stay tuned and watch some of that content so you get a feel of the place I got going here. I'm glad you got to make it in too, George. I'm so glad that you popped up. Oh, and I'm glad you look forward to the next one. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do it on Wednesdays for sure. And if I don't, if you'll look in the post on my channel, I'll let y'all know. Okay? I'll put a reminder if we're going live or if we're not going live. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know, David. Use the Fire Stick to have YouTube on TV, and it shows when you're live. Well, I was wondering how you was figuring it out so quickly. All right, well, I'm glad you are. And maybe one day we can meet in the middle or something, since we're relatively close considering the rest of the folks. We're not all the way up there like George or Share Bear. They're in Illinois. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I gotta go dye my roots, so wish me luck, because my hair comes down to my butt, so it makes a mess. I got it everywhere. So, gotta go get all the old towels out and get with it. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining me in the talks, and I appreciate it. And please come back. You too. Alright, Share Bear and George and Under the Jeep. We'll see you later. Y'all have a good night. And that moon done set, y'all. So, I'd show it to you, but there ain't nothing. Y'all have a good night. I'll leave you for a few minutes to listen to the crickets and the airplane flying over. Sweet dreams, y'all. Happy trails. Join me again.